And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Go ahead and say it, Ed. Go Tigers!
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
You like that? You like that?
F it. Jamar's down there somewhere.
The New Orleans Saints select Marcus Davenport.
No!
Splash Brothers. Yeah.
It's playoff. Keep going, Brace.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
What is up, guys? Dirty Boot Sports, and we are back with episode 225. And what better number to celebrate this episode? We got Chance back on the mic for what? First time since the Bills lost in the conference championship?
Did I talk after that?
Probably not. It was,
yeah. I was in Broken Bow, and that was a rough vacation for me.
Yeah. But Chance is back, and we have some things that have went down.
Understatement.
Yeah, if you can't tell by the apparel,
the Bills are still going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, of course. Are the Bills good?
Yes. They got the league right where they want them. Okay.
Have you
seen who?
The Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm gonna see them Sunday at 3:25.
Why is that not Sunday night?
Josh Allen is best.
Who cares about
whenever
the Commanders
he's the underdog?
Okay,
whenever he's the underdog, that's when he is best. The Bills are the underdog. They're not meant to be the favorite. Okay, you can't be a favorite if you've never won a Super Bowl before. Okay.
Yeah.
They got them right where they want them.
So the only team that can be a favorite is the Chiefs, pretty much, and the Eagles.
Yeah, just not the Bills.
Yeah, okay.
Just let them keep falling down that odds board. We just got to get in.
I don't know. NFL is just a weird situation. There's just so many
Speaking
teams.
of the Bills, is Joe Brady going to be our coach?
No.
He
hates recruiting.
I don't think so.
Because I'm kind of with you. If the Bills do not win it, yeah, hand it here. If the Bills do not win it, then they got to fire McDermott, and you cannot split up Josh and Joe whenever Joe's making Josh play the best football of his life. You can't do it.
Joe's going to be a head coach of it. The Bills next year or the Bengals?
Or
fire Zach?
Probably. Or
does
Dayball get fired in New York and just go back to Josh?
Hey, I'll take it.
There we go.
Okay, you hear me? I've been wanting that for a long time coming.
Because Dayball ain't got long.
No, but the thing is, they don't look terrible. They don't look terrible.
I don't know. But who cares about the NFL? Who cares about college football? We care about
Shohei just got robbed of a double, so I'm thrilled.
We care about LSU. Because we fired Brian Kelly. It's been a long time coming. For as long as we've had this podcast, it has been a hot topic, a debated what is the situation? Is it good? Is it bad? We've never really had a true 100% feel either way. Like, yes, our season previews every year, we're like, oh, this is the year.
Championship.
Like, it always feels like that. But every year, come about November, typically after Bama week, we're starting to question, is this, like, what is wrong? And it's just happened year after year after year. And with what the crap happened in Nashville, and then the next week in Death Valley, A&M comes in and just punks us.
Hugging each other.
Punks us. It was terrible. And then 12 hours later, Brian Kelly's gone. It was something that I don't think anybody expected it to reach that point. I mean, I remember we texted that night, and we were like, "Is this it for BK?" And we all felt that it was the final straw, but it never was going to be right then. Maybe it was going to be at the end of this season, but never right then. And honestly, it didn't even feel likely after this year. It felt like it was going to be another year.
Yeah,
like somebody said in another group message,
to be pissed off.
Right, like somebody said, you can't just fire Brian Kelly mid-season. That was what everybody's thought was, just because of his legacy, I guess you can say, and his prestige of a head coach, and
the money
And his
behind him.
contract.
and the
Yeah.
contract and the
Yeah.
contract. But what did we do?
We fired
We
him.
did just that. Yes, we did just that. I can't believe it.
It was my box combo I got Sunday. I think
That's
that
right.
helped us get over the edge.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, you saw Whitworth was with him for the game Saturday, so maybe Whit talked some sense into him and said, "Do it."
Well,
I just saw a Paul Skeens commercial earlier for Raising Cane's too. So
there you go.
There we go.
I'm sure Livy's got some money involved. They just got it all.
It sounds like that Holden Spat guy's kind of been the one that signed the old check for it all.
You see, I've been wondering, like, is the name going to come out?
I don't know. I wonder that too. I don't think it will.
Yeah.
But
how many people have just that much money to blow?
Yeah, I mean, but
And
if you like,
which I also have seen someone else mention, like, yes, it's a $54 million buyout, but that's not all getting paid at once.
well,
And it's been brought down too.
yeah, but say the rumors are it's going to be brought down to about 27 million.
27.
And that's going to be paid out like annually or something like that.
Monthly.
Huh? Yeah. So I mean, what's a multimillionaire? What's that going to be to them? Like they're going to make that back.
You do the calculation. Say it's the Holden spot guy. I mean, he's worth I think 5.4 billion is what when you look him up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like 1% of his whole net worth.
Yeah.
I mean, that ain't nothing to him.
No.
That's a write off, and we move on. And now I can celebrate some wins. Like
Exactly. I mean, it's the situation we've seen like with Michigan.
Yeah.
Whenever they got Underwood. Like that don't mean nothing to that guy. Just write the check.
He was writing his check because his wife wanted it.
Yeah.
He's not even a Michigan fan.
Whatever you want. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just never thought it would have got that bad that quick.
Me neither. Me neither. Like the snowball just grew and it grew, and then it became a freaking avalanche.
But I guess we probably would have known this if we would have known how bad checked out he was.
Yeah, and how much the players hated him.
Like it blows my mind that I know that contract was like, I made it. You know, I'm 64.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but like that dude. Before he got there, and even in year one, I could see it. He's a competitor, and he had one thing in his career that was holding him back for being a legend, really. And he didn't want it, I guess. Like, I mean, it's just like I don't know.
Most wins in college football for an active coach, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's not like this guy is just, someone that just earned it or just walked into a head coaching job like a Kirby or something, that just first head coaching job I'm at Georgia. He worked his way up to the situation.
Way up.
Like Central Michigan, Cincinnati, Notre Dame, like
I heard he was down there chasing some redheaded realtor. That's what I heard.
Well, that's why that moral in the clause is they're getting out of.
We can thank her for a lot of this.
Well,
nothing goes right with coaches in Baton Rouge.
You know what we can think of? That's what you call the Les Miles clause. That's in that contract because of Les Miles.
Yeah.
But I mean, so. I just and it might have been, hey, I Notre Dame loves their football, and I know they're all in, but it's just different down here. And he might have just been just like, this is just nuts. Like these people literally eat, sleep, drink LSU football. Yeah. And it might have been just too much for him. He might have just checked out because, like, I just can't handle all this.
Like we ain't in Massachusetts anymore.
Yeah, like, I mean, he could probably go in Notre Dame and kind of have a little bit of normalcy.
That's where he's from.
Oh, I'm about to say that Notre Dame's in
Indiana.
Yeah.
You get below that Mason-Dixon line, and it becomes a freaking religion.
Yeah, well, and also, I mean, we've seen Notre Dame.
He better be happy he didn't go to Texas. That's all I know.
Notre Dame's honestly just they've been content being in like contention.
Involved.
Yes. Yeah, because they had some rough times in the 2000s. It was rough,
and that's why I hate some of the BK slander and bashing because, like, from the Notre Dame fans, I'm like, he brought y'all back to relevancy.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, after Charlie Weiss, he made you relevant.
Dumpster fire before he got there.
Yeah.
Horrible. And he got y'all 9, 10, 11 wins every year he was there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get, like, why we're better off. Marcus Freeman's a great coach, and I like him a lot as a dude. He's doing the same things BK was doing. What has he done different?
Who did he learn it from?
I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
because we were hoping he was coming to LSU with them.
Yeah. I mean, it's just I don't get why they, and I understand. I mean,
he never won it. That's all it is.
Yeah,
he never won it. But like, it's the same way we view Orgeron. Like, Orgeron ain't that good of a coach. You know, he ain't half the coach BK is.
No.
But O did something that we hadn't had.
Same with Les Miles. No one's going to say that Les Miles is a better coach than BK.
No.
And yeah,
but he finished the job at 07.
Got a national championship. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
with Saban's players before the portal.
I mean, you can even say like
should have had it in 11.
like there's been a lot of random college coaches that just get it done.
Yeah.
Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah, Jimbo.
I know he's been made fun of and everything because that's Woodward's other failed experiment. But Jimbo is a
people
national
talk about
champion.
Ryan Day the way that they do, and he got it done.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted Ryan Day fired a year ago today.
A month before their national championship.
We all thought that was happening.
Yeah. Like in October of last year, they wanted Day fired.
Yeah.
Like sick of them. Like they were calling for
Thanksgiving last year. They wanted them fired after they lost to Michigan, and then they go on a run.
Right. I mean, I don't know. But when you're, and I'm not saying BK wasn't putting the hours in. He was putting the hours in. He wasn't putting the hours in like you have to do down there. And that just, I never thought that. Like, I just can't believe that. And I'm really shocked that didn't get out sooner than this.
Right. I'm shocked. Like, whoever talked to Josh Pate didn't talk to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, that lets you know how good of a source he has in there, honestly.
Because me and Clay were talking about Chance that before you got on. I always like Josh Pate, and I always try to listen to him.
He's got a punchable face, but
just to get college information. Because what impresses me with Josh Pate is he knows the information that I know for LSU, and I keep up with it every day. And he knows that for other colleges too.
Yeah,
like he knows all these Frank Wilsons, Corey Raymonds, Kyle Williams. He knows all these coaches and all the inner works of what they're good at. Not just for LSU, but for other schools. And he's not a fan of, like all of them. Like, it's impressive. He knows that stuff. So first of the year, he was not high on LSU. And I couldn't figure out why. I'm like, what am I missing? What did I not see that he's seeing? And then even after the Clemson game, he said, I'm still not high on them. Like, I still don't think they're a national champion. And I'm like,
hey, Dabo was right. Dabo was right after that game. Remember, he gives about a D.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Dabo's
always right.
I have to apologize to Dabo.
Dabo's always right.
But, I mean, he kept saying that. Well, I didn't know he was sitting on information like that.
Yeah.
And I can't believe he hadn't said that because he has no alliance to us. Like, why would you not want that?
It's got to be either Andrew Thomas that he's talking to or a coach.
Austin.
Austin.
Yeah.
Andrew Thomas plays for the Giants.
He's a
That's
tackle.
right.
Yeah.
It has to be Austin Thomas because why else would he hold it that close to the vest whenever his job is to get clicks?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly right.
Unless his source is absolutely elite. Like, it would have to be somebody in the athletic department in that upper echelon who would know about the recruiting, the day-to-day recruiting in the dog days of summer.
Yeah.
Austin Thomas.
Yeah.
So not Woodward because he's just the AD, but that makes sense from that.
He might talk to the governor. Maybe Peyton the governor are tight.
We can't help that. That's the way our system is set up.
Did you see Pate tweet tonight or this evening?
Let me go look. I wasn't following him for some reason.
He put a iPhone picture and it says Governor Landry like it's calling him on top of the
Yes,
screen.
yes, I did see that. You think that's real?
I don't know, but I don't know how you think that.
Yeah, like unless you change somebody's number in your phone, like that's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, go ahead, Clay. I'll let you see where I kind of want to go with this because I have some. I kind of want to defend Scott Woodward a little bit.
So
too, but
go before we get in. I've got a list of
hold on,
coaches that we're going to run through. Yeah,
hold on. I was talking to my principal about all this crap earlier. I ain't been to school in 2 days, so I haven't got to talk to him about the firing and all that. And he's diehard LSU graduate and all that crap. He said
he's a Tiger droppings guy, isn't he?
Yeah. He said he thinks that Woodward hired Jimbo, but didn't do the extension for Jimbo. That was somebody else.
That's where I was getting at. People get dog Woodward with the Jimbo deal. Mm-hmm. He originally signed the contract with Jimbo, the big deal.
Which makes sense. National champion.
And he left and came to LSU in 2019. Mm-hmm. They gave that extension to Jimbo after the COVID year, after he won 9 games.
There you go.
All that buyout money is from that extension.
Yeah, it ain't his fault. Yeah.
No.
But it got extended while he was already there for a couple years.
Marcus Freeman's got an extension, probably already signed, somebody thinks.
Oh, like Signetti just did that.
Signetti. Kirby Smart will do it after Lane comes to LSU.
You would have thought Jimbo would have signed a big deal. That initial one, though, you know.
He did. They extended that bigger deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he signed a 10-year, $75 million contract.
Yeah, I thought that's where you were going with this.
Yeah,
so that's why I said that.
But they signed it. He extended that after that. And everybody. So let's take it back further.
Yeah, 2017, he got a 10-year, 75.
Yeah,
and then the COVID year they finished number 4, 9-1 record.
Prior to 2021 season, Board of Regents voted to extend Fisher's contract through 2031, beginning January 1st, 2022. He'll be paid $9 million annually. Jesus.
So
that's where the
jeez.
That's where the
that's where the $95.6 million came from.
So it turned a 10-year contract for $75 million, which is nothing.
Nothing. That's cheap.
Into a 13-year contract for
like 160.
Yeah.
I mean,
so the extension is terrible.
Yeah, Woodward gets all the blame for that.
Yeah, and then they fire him 2.5 years later.
Right. Like, Woodward went out there at Washington, went and got Chris Peterson in, who nobody could get out of Boise. Nobody. Everybody tried. He wouldn't leave.
Yeah.
He went and got him to Washington, okay? Made phenomenal facilities out there, like really built that place up. He goes to A&M, gets a 2-year removed national championship coach from a powerhouse Florida State to come there. Okay. Gets Buzz Williams from Marquette that nobody thinks that he would have left, brings him in.
Forgot he's at Maryland. I saw that the other day. It feels right.
Yeah, it does.
It's such a Maryland.
And he's on the East Coast, yeah.
Yeah. And he comes into Baton Rouge. One thing that gets left out, he's a Baton Rouge, went to LSU, knows everybody.
He looks like he's a guy from LSU.
The money come flowing when he got there, and it wasn't flowing. Donors and boosters weren't given like they were until Scott got there. Well, Scott got in there, talked, they trust him, they like him. Okay. Hometown boy. You go out there, you bring Kill Monkey in. Yeah, she's Louisiana native, yada. You know how hard that was to go get her to believe and do that move at a place she's been at for all them years, who would have a statue out there for her? Like, I mean, like, you don't just go get that hire. And then I heard, people fuss about the Jay Johnson, or people say, yeah, it was easy to get Jay Johnson. I was in that coaching search like I am right now. I was all about it, reading everything. Jay Johnson's name never got mentioned. When they hired him, you're like, what the hell is that? Like, where did that come from? Nobody saw that coming. Kevin O'Sullivan from Florida, his name was the hot name. Like,
yeah, I was going to say, I figured it was probably just a lot of SEC guys or something.
Yeah, it was all your top.
Yeah.
Nobody saw Jay's name. Like, it was like,
because in Arizona, that was a big story that year, and around that time, because they were so successful.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like you're not going to bring that guy into LSU.
No,
you're going to go get a guy from like Tennessee's assistant or something.
Exactly. Yeah. He's a West Coast guy that had one successful year at Arizona, and then he came in and is a freaking monster.
He just tweets out Tiger every day.
He's recruiting right now.
He
got somebody earlier. Today. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's all he does. To say that he's like this governor and all this crap, people are saying that, okay, he went out and got after he fired O, Lincoln Riley, this name, that name, that name. No, he just went and got one of the winningest coaches in the country that nobody saw coming. Like, I'd rather him go get chances with those type guys than just
coordinator.
I like McMahon. This is his last year. If he doesn't do anything, this is his year. But hey, he was the up and coming. Yeah. The next
Murray
coach
State, John Morant, all that good stuff.
Exactly, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
So like your chances of him, and he just goes I'm going to get the guy that's proven, and let's go do it. Like I don't know why
they just fired McMahon this year and brought back.
Which is what we should be doing anyway.
Yes.
We're not Arkansas.
No.
Where they're supposed to be the guys to go hire John Summerall.
Yes.
That's what they're supposed to do. Willie Fritz is supposed to go to Houston.
Yes.
That's what they're supposed to do. They're not supposed to come to LSU.
Yes.
Like you don't go from the AAC to the SEC in a top 5 or 6 or 6, 7 program. You don't do that. You can't do it.
Well, go look at Florida right now. How's that been working out for them? They tried Sunbelt Billy.
They tried a Colorado State guy.
Yeah, I mean, like that.
They tried Dan Mullen, but
gambles. But Dan Mullen was the most successful one. But he climbed the ladder like he's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
He went to Mississippi State where you're below that Florida level.
He took the bottom level. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 years from now, Mississippi State's coach, whatever that dude's name is, he's going to get a big job.
Yeah,
you can already tell he's a great coach doing what he's doing, but he had to go from Texas Tech or whatever to Mississippi State.
Yeah, I like that. I like their coach. I like him.
Oh, I mean, everybody liked that hire from the get-go, but what everybody say? It's going to take time.
Then you got people saying, oh, he's going to get fired. He don't have an SEC win in 2 years. Who cares? They're close in games.
He's playing tight games.
Yeah.
So the Woodward slander, I wish would stop. Unfortunately, I don't think he's got a chance to keep his job.
I was going to say, does it matter?
Oh, 0%. I mean, I don't care. Erase him being at A&M. You still are floating a $50-something million bill, technically. Like, you got to be held accountable. You just cost
and I'm not
big
saying
dogs,
you don't.
You know.
I'm not saying you don't. But, hey, I guarantee you there was no other way he was going to get him down here without that.
Oh, no. And looking back, like, who would we have wanted? I mean, I wanted Tom Herman, but we saw how that worked. Oh,
no, that was Coach O.
That was Coach O. Never mind.
No, this was Sunbelt Billy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want him.
It was him or Lincoln Riley.
I wanted Lincoln Riley, but he never got on the airplane. He never got on the jet. That's right.
That was never a thing, though.
Yeah,
like,
he went to USC first.
Yeah, so we would have been the same.
Yeah, I really don't even know. Like, and I wasn't into the whole coaching search that big back then, so I don't even really know who.
There was nobody. There was nobody out there.
Nobody. Like, I went and y'all saw the tweet of the big board from Tiger Droppings, like the votes and all that stuff. The only name on there that's still relevant is Lane Kiffin.
Yeah,
which just shows you his staying
but
power.
I think because I listened to someone talking about Lane, and Lane was the big name, but there's still a lot of question marks about Lane at that time.
Wasn't he at Florida Atlantic at that point?
He was at no, he had been at Ole Miss.
First year at Ole Miss?
He had been at Ole Miss already.
Yeah.
But he went to FAU
right before that.
He went to FAU in 16 or 17 because O tried to hire him as an OC when O got the job.
Yep.
And he went from
I
Bama.
wanted that so bad.
Remember, he was at Bama, and he was going to do it because he got supposedly he was tired of Saban. But then FAU offered him the job. He went there for 3 years or so. He's been at Ole Miss for 6. I think this is his 6th year at Ole Miss.
Yeah, but I saw someone mention that, like, with Lane, at that time, yes, he had question marks, but LSU was open, Florida was open, and neither school gave him a real interview or a real chance at the job.
Because he hadn't proved it yet.
Yeah, he hadn't.
He hadn't proved to be able to sustain success, especially at that level at that point.
And stay out of trouble.
And
I mean, let's be honest there. I mean, the baggage was still kind of over his head at that point.
Yeah, it literally seems like he's a different person now.
Completely different guy now.
Yeah.
You can just tell. But that back then when the BK
Nick Saban saved his career.
Yeah, he did.
Nick Saban saved his career and Steve Sarkisian's. Yeah, like 100%. Like
pretty much every person in football.
And they'll probably tell you that,
the list then was way shorter than it feels like it is now.
And which is weird because people are saying that there's just no names out there right now.
I feel like I have 5 guys that I'd be pretty happy with,
I have probably more than that.
I'm not. I don't think it's that short. Now, realistically, if some of them are chances, I don't know. But, they'll answer the phone call.
Yeah.
I can promise you that.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
I'm going to tell you, I'm kind of talking myself into somebody, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, so let's shift into the names kind of situation that we've got going on. But I do want to ask a question before we get into that. So, big topic, and I'll start it with this. For a college football head coach, how important do you think head coach experience is?
It depends on what program.
At this level, a lot.
At an SEC, Big Ten, big brand school, how important is it?
A lot.
Name me the 5 best coaches in college football right now.
Dan Lanning.
Did he have head coach experience?
Yeah. Kirby.
Did Kirby have head coach experience?
He had Saban.
But they both have Saban as their father. That's different.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Ryan Day had Urban Meyer.
Yeah, all the ones we're about to name are going to be Saban's disciples.
Yeah.
They're unique experiences. Marcus Freeman
didn't either. Yeah.
He had BK though.
These guys coming
he had BK for 6 months.
These guys are coming from legends, though. Urban had Ryan Day.
It is a little bit different, but
Toronto Blue Jays, baby.
Dabo, Dan Lanning, Kirby Smart. They all came from Nick.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing.
Cristobal,
Cristobal, another Nick guy.
Brent Key or K, whatever his name is.
Yeah, another Nick guy.
Bama,
Yeah.
We talk about Sean McVay or Shea McVay. Sean McVay. Shea McVay's the doctor. Sean McVay's coaching tree, or the Shanahan coaching tree.
Yeah.
Freaking Saban's is ridiculous in college football.
But that's just something yes, it is different for those guys. But if that's
put this way, Clay. Put this way.
Yeah.
Heupel's OC at Tennessee, one of the better offenses in the SEC. He will not get looked at for Florida, Penn State, or LSU's job.
No,
because that's how it is. Now Grubbs maybe would get looked at.
Yeah, but he's a DeBoer guy.
But that's DeBoer. He ain't leaving DeBoer.
Yeah, he's.
But you backtrack. Them other dudes got looked at because who they worked for.
Yeah.
Like if you were good enough to have a high level position for Nick Saban, that's all you had to know.
So
Yeah.
I got some names that I don't feel like are being talked about enough that fit that style.
Don't you say that D coordinator from Georgia. I don't want him.
Glenn Schumann, the D coordinator from Georgia.
Don't want him. Nope.
Kirby, he's been a Kirby and Saban guy for 15 years. Smart defensive mind. He's like 35 years old or 36 years old, something like that.
Our state troopers do not need that to happen because they do not want to have to deal with his recruits coming to Baton Rouge, driving those tight streets at dangerous speeds, an hour away from Bourbon Street. Can you imagine how badly that would go?
But if we've seen how good Lanning turned out, how good Kirby turned out, how good Freeman has turned out, like, why isn't these top coordinators considered an option for LSU? And it's like, oh no, we got to have a head coaching experience. While Georgia's like the program you want to be like, Oregon is right there with it. Notre Dame is the staple of consistency. Like,
$53 million reason why I think in the end, like you make that move, in my opinion, you make that kind of a move, you're going broke on this next move because you're going all in.
You think so?
Is how I would think. I think
are we gonna go all in, or are we gonna go for?
That's what I would think.
$53 million, so let's go a little bit cheaper.
But you're about to go that Peter Burns tweet and probably go a 5-year deal to somebody you're talking about right now.
Yeah,
it's probably what's going to happen. Or go with I'll say the name later, and y'all both are not going to like it, but something like that. Yeah. That's where it's heading. Because in my opinion, the governor just pretty much told us that they're not going after Kiffin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't throw his agent under the bus like that. Like you told me right there, Kiffin's out.
Yeah. So that's what it makes me wonder if, and you know, we're not the names aren't getting talked about enough. Which there also isn't a ton of these top coordinators out there. Like one I didn't even put on the list, but is getting talked about for some jobs. Colin Klein, legend at Kansas State, quarterback. I think he's A&M's offense coordinator. People are saying
that's him running that show.
Yeah, people are saying he's going to Oklahoma State. I've heard that a lot. Kansas State, the way they're playing, maybe they get out of there and he goes back home. But I mean that's an up and coming name. People are talking about him, but that's not happening to LSU, I don't think.
Well, let me ask you this then. Would you rather, just say for instance, we have to choose, finish your list off and I'll ask the question after you do that.
So I just wrote down 3 coordinators. I wrote down Schumann because he's a defensive guy and he's been around Georgia and Alabama for his entire life.
Right. Yeah.
The dude didn't even play college football. He graduated from Alabama and just went to Nick Saban's office.
Please.
Well, that's all you want in a guy.
Yeah, I agree.
And apparently, I read that whenever he went from Bama to Georgia, because when Kirby got hired at Georgia, the first thing he did was say, "I want Glenn Schumann from Bama," and apparently, whenever he got there, Roquan Smith was talking to some of the Bama players, and they were like, "Well, like, what is this guy?" And everybody's just like, he's a guru. Like, they're just like, he's insane.
I like how he looks.
Yeah. He looks like a football guy.
He looks like a football coach.
Yeah. But people were just like, he's just a guru. And Roquan was
Can he recruit?
Maybe not.
Can he recruit?
But as we've talked about, if you surround yourself with the right staff.
Yeah, in Louisiana, you can do it if you get your right staff.
Yeah. Guys, he's 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
He's my age?
He's 35.
Oh, he's my age. Okay. That's
35.
Yeah.
What's the name of Arizona State?
Yeah. The other coordinators, we got Will Stein at Oregon, the offensive coordinator. A lot of people talking about him. I don't know if he's getting a job this year. He's probably going to stay, which also I was looking at Oregon. They have an offensive coordinator, a co-offensive coordinator, a defensive coordinator, a co-defensive coordinator, and Dan Lanning, and they're all like between 42 and 38. Like they're all just so young. It's weird. But yeah, we got Will Stein, Oregon guy. He was also the OC at UTSA for a couple years, which they were a great offense in the past couple years. Played quarterback at Louisville. Been talked about a lot. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's that kind of hire where you would take a chance on a guy that's been with Dan Lanning.
Yeah, I'm trying to put faces with people.
Yeah, and I mean, Oregon's offense is something that would probably be awesome for LSU and Louisiana guys. And then the other one probably won't happen, and I've heard it mentioned at another job, Brian Hartline.
I heard his name for Florida.
I've also seen him as if Matt Rule don't happen, he might go to Penn State.
I listened to Andy Staples on PMT today. Andy Staples is a fascinating human being, by the way. Golly. Talking about just knowing random people. He was name dropping San Diego State's head coach's name because he's a Wisconsin guy and he might take over Fickle's job if they get rid of Fickle. Like, it was crazy.
The AD come out the other day and said that Fickle ain't going nowhere.
No, he's not. But, this is Big Cat, and he's diehard Wisconsin. He's like, could we please do it? And but no, he mentioned Hartline because he said who else used to be he was an up-and-comer wide receivers coach, then offensive coordinator, then got him a head coaching job, Urban Meyer. He said he's taking the Urban Meyer career path, basically, and this is the next step.
And let me ask imagine Brian Hartline in Florida recruiting Florida receivers.
Yeah, Pompano Beach.
Or
they're already doing that. They're already doing that.
Yeah, or in Louisiana. He would crush the market, and the offense would be insane.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he has plenty of Ohio State connections to bring a random defensive guy to coach the defense. Like, it would not be the worst ideas. I don't think it's going to happen, though.
Well, let me ask you this, though. What would you rather say hire one of those guys or Clark Lee that's already showed that he can do it and is proven?
I'd rather Clark Lee.
I'm so out on Clark Lee. I don't want him at all.
It's less risk than somebody like Brian Hartline.
Yeah. I mean, less than hiring the Georgia DC.
But what's the price difference?
Probably not as much as you think.
And
you go hire the Georgia DC at minimum, you're still paying 7, 8.
And the thing is, how much do we know at that? How much like Hartline's actually doing? He's got Ryan Day.
Ryan Day's an offensive guy. So.
And then he had Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly.
Yeah.
Now the guy out at Oregon, which is not going to happen because I didn't know his name until 5 minutes ago. He's doing everything because Lanning's a defensive guy.
Yeah.
Same thing with Klein at A&M.
Yeah.
But
it doesn't feel like LSU's going this route at all.
No.
There's two coordinaters that might be the options that aren't college guys. We'll talk about in a minute.
Okay, one more question on those guys though. Those or Summerall?
Summerall.
Probably Summerall, yeah. Yeah, Summerall.
Okay.
I would think so. But I'm also just to the point with Summerall where it's like it's not happening.
No, I don't think there's a chance of that. I think he can go get like an Arkansas job or something if he wants it.
Yeah, and I think he could go to Auburn whenever Hugh eventually leaves.
Yeah, that's going to happen in another month.
It feels like he could be an Auburn guy.
Be an interesting hire. I don't know. Auburn got burned on the last mid-major hire.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they go that route again or not.
So did his marriage.
Last two mid-majors technically because Hugh Freeze did come from a mid-major again, but I don't know. That'd be an interesting route.
Yeah.
But Auburn might have to just pick they're going to be with Penn State, Florida, and LSU. They're going to be kind of not going to get the best of the best, I don't think. In my opinion, I would think I actually would want the Auburn job over the Florida job, but that's me.
Yeah, I mean they're right there.
Yeah.
Crap, especially if you keep Durkin. I mean, because that defense is awesome.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna go. These are just some random names from Tiger droppings. Highly doubt that they're really involved at all with LSU. Well, besides this top one, Dan Mullen, UNLV. Moscona talks about it more than anybody else. No one else even mentions it. I don't see it happening.
I don't
unless we are just desperate and there's nothing else.
You could probably get him for a good price tag.
Yeah, like if we get to where we're pinching pennies and we don't and the top dogs that we won't say no, and we just want to save money, then yeah, we can probably get Dan Mullen.
The only thing about Dan Mullen, and I think I said that in text the other day, a lot of his yang about the Florida deal, because he won. He was winning 10 games, a decent amount.
Yeah.
Apparently he wasn't real big on recruiting, which now in today's time, recruiting's a little different. I mean, you're not just
write a check
at people's living rooms anymore. You're just writing checks. I've always been a kind of a Mullen fan. I never understood why Florida fired him. I don't know if I want him for my program, but I don't know if I'm like, oh gosh, if it makes the hire. I mean, he would get us. I think you would have an offense. You'd win ball games. If he keeps your Raymonds and Frank Wilsons of the world, I don't know. Could be interesting. Yeah. He's at that point in his life too. He's like, I'm going to prove Florida they were wrong. Like, I mean, it
would just feel so weird to get the hand-me-downs of two SEC programs that we feel like we're better than.
Yeah, third time's a charm.
You didn't get really it just one. I mean, Mississippi State, he left there because he took a better job.
Yeah.
So that was the upgrading.
He was the ladder. He did the ladder like he was supposed to. I mean, that's kind of the Summerall move he needs to make, in my opinion, before he gets an LSU job. But Mullen's not happening. I mean, that name just needs to be off the chart. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I will say, for Moscona to mention it multiple times, because I've heard him say it too.
Yeah. That means he's being talked about.
He's being talked about, yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Like you said, that's probably like that last, worst case scenario we can always call Dan.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I doubt he's getting paid very much by UNLV.
Can't be. I can't imagine.
But I do like UNLV's
football at.
I do like UNLV's offense. You don't know where they play football? Raider Stadium.
No. Really?
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought that, but I didn't know if that was for sure or not.
Yep. Brett Lashley, SMU, probably not leaving the oil money. Willie Fritz, Houston, he's old.
Yeah.
Dinosaur.
Joey McGuire, Texas Tech, probably not leaving the Texas Tech money.
Roll it.
There's no way he's leaving that.
Yeah. Shane Beamer, South Carolina, he's probably not going to have a head coaching job.
Nope. He gonna take a year off and try again next cycle.
Yeah, unless he goes back to Daddy's old place.
Did he get fired?
Who?
Beamer?
Has Shane been fired yet?
No, I don't think he'll get fired.
I mean, what else can they even do? Like
we're talking about South Carolina.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, they peaked.
But it was this was like their best year ever, and they've sucked.
This year's been a downgrade, but last year was a. Where did that come from? Year two?
Raise your eyebrows. Well, that was the fact that nobody knew that Sellers couldn't throw a football.
He still can't throw a football.
Still can't throw a football. He's gonna be a first round draft pick.
He will be, yeah. Because everybody's going to think Jalen Hurts 2.0.
He can throw a football. He's going to be more like Anthony Richardson than freaking Jalen Hurts, probably.
Great comp. Yeah, I agree.
Thank you very much.
He's just got bad luck.
Hey, shout out to Vanilla Vic, baby. I was always on the early bandwagon for him. So
Tony Elliott at Virginia.
Never heard of him.
Probably not, but he's doing a good job at Virginia.
Dude, it's Virginia. He's winning. He might win the ACC or play for the ACC title.
Yeah, I mean that's someone similar to a Mullen where worst case scenario, low key name, you could bring him in, and apparently he's a good coach.
Yeah.
Because if you make Virginia football relevant,
apparently.
Yeah, I mean if you make Virginia football win, then you're doing something.
Yes.
Ryan Silverfield, Memphis. I've heard this one a few times from people.
I'd rather hire Summerall.
Yeah, as like an up and coming name.
Yeah.
I don't really buy Memphis as really what they're doing. Like they're okay, but I don't know. He don't really do anything for me. Alex Golish from South Florida, I do like him.
Why is he not getting talked about any other
I feel like he should be getting talked about more.
Me too. That was a dumpster fire program he walked into.
Yeah.
And he's made them relevant.
No, yeah, I mean they've beat good teams.
Yeah.
Like I like Golish a lot, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's who Florida might end up going with. Or maybe in Arkansas, someone like that. I think he could definitely be a good one. Matt Campbell, Iowa State, or is he finally leaving?
Let's do it.
I listened to God, who was it? Josh Payton. He was on the AYS podcast that we were talking about earlier. And apparently Payton and Campbell are good buds. They know each other real well. He said, and that guy asked him, Josh, he said, hey, is Campbell really an option for LSU? He said, I'll tell you this way. He said, Campbell would be X's and O's, what you want. But Campbell is not a flashy, go talk to boosters. Like, he's just not that. That's why he's been in Iowa State. He just kind of just let me just coach ball. Like, he's not
pretty much like the Iowa coach, Fritz or whatever. Like, they're just there to coach ball and be a Midwesterner.
Yeah, they're not a flashy, want the pub. I mean, they're just football coaches. And he said, I just don't think he'll ever take a job like that because it's just so much other stuff goes involved.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you, Iowa State's not a lot of shaking hands. And I mean,
they're probably worshiping him.
That are really wanting that program to be
I've driven through their city. There's nothing.
There's nothing.
He just it's
big football team.
I couldn't even see the football field. Like it was just there. You drive over the bridge in Baton Rouge and it's like a freaking monument.
Yeah. Yes.
Eric Morris, North Texas. I don't think he's ready for the SEC leap, or maybe not the LSU leap. Arkansas.
No, I can see him being say you go get a Shep, bringing him as an OC.
Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Because this guy, all he does is make quarterbacks amazing.
I know. I know.
He's balling out, and he's got this freaking 0-star freshman at North Texas that's thrown for 600 yards.
Well, let me ask y'all this. Would y'all rather second chance as a coach? So he might – okay, say I'm that dude at North Texas. Would you rather go get
I'd rather be the offensive coordinator at LSU.
Yeah, I know.
That's how you take the step.
Me too.
And then guess where that step can lead you? Ask Joe Brady to the NFL, which is what all these guys want to do. They're lying to you if they say they don't. Look at Tony Vitello from Tennessee baseball the other day. He made history because what did he want to do? He wanted to be a manager in the major leagues. Like, good for him. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm rooting for him. Like, I am rooting for the Giants because that is so freaking cool to me. Like, that's something you don't see. Kind of like, do you remember way back when the dude from Bishop Gorman got the head coaching job at UNLV? Like, that's what you do. You take the job that you can get that will further your career. You know what I'm saying? And he would much rather be the OC at LSU, I think.
I would think so too.
I would. I'd rather be the OC at any SEC school. Than
it'd be hard to go take a head job at Kentucky or Arkansas or something like that, where you could go get an OC job.
It's hit or miss,
Yeah, and there's not near the pressure on you. Still pressure, but not near the pressure. And I can go get these freak athletes and have fun. Just call plays.
You can still learn how to recruit and everything. You're not going to be the sole recruiter, and
No, just sorry, Clay. Crossed my mind.
He's a very interesting name, and I definitely think he's gonna
What's his name?
Eric Morris. I think he's gonna get talked about.
Looks like an offensive guy, Chance.
Yeah. No, yeah, he's everything you want in a modern age.
Yeah.
Offense.
Yeah.
And if you watch North Texas play football, they don't care. If If they're up by 30 and it's the fourth quarter, they're going to still throw the ball. Like they do not care.
Yeah.
Is he a Kiffin disciple? Not Kiffin. Kingsbury.
He coached it. He coached like Cam Ward, Mahomes. I think it was Mahomes.
It was Mahomes. He was at Mahomes first. He had Cam
Kingsbury.
Yeah, he had Cam Ward, and then he had there was one more.
Yeah, I forget who
Good
else
name.
it was.
Washington State's quarterback. That year they lit it up. No, 2022.
Luke Falk.
Probably.
Yeah, it might be Luke Falk.
There was a third name that doesn't ring a bell, but it might have been
Minshew.
Shoot, Baker. Wouldn't it be Baker at Texas Tech?
Maybe.
No, he had Mahomes at Texas Tech.
That was probably too early. This kid was probably in freaking high school when Baker played.
Yeah, this dude's young.
Yeah, I think he's like 35.
Yeah, he's 40.
Oh, okay.
He had Cam Ward at Washington State.
Yeah. He might have had Luke Falk.
He had John Mateer as well.
Okay.
John Mateer. That was it.
So it was Mateer? Okay. So he moved from Washington State OC last year to oh wait, no, did Mateer play like 2 years?
He had Cam Ward and Incarnate Word, I think.
He brought him with him from Incarnate Word. Or no, he brought Cam, from Incarnate Word to Washington State.
That's right.
Okay.
And then he had Mateer after Ward left.
Yeah.
To Miami. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so these are some other names. Too good to be true. I don't think they're happening, but they're going to get mentioned because it's a big job. Marcus Freeman, no shot the man leaves Notre Dame, I don't think.
I don't think so.
But everybody keeps mentioning it, so you got to talk about it. Would it be a great hire? Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think he's a great coach. We've all wanted him at LSU in the past 5 years. Numerous different times we've wanted him.
Yeah.
It never worked out, but I think he would be great, but I don't see it happening at this time. Dan Lanning.
He's unconverted to Catholicism.
Yeah, exactly.
Catholicism.
Hey, there's a lot of Catholics down in the South.
Yeah, but he's at the Catholic school.
That's a different kind of Catholic down there.
Dan Lanning, Oregon. I don't see him leaving.
Why does people keep bringing that name? It's $20 million.
$20 million.
Yeah.
Like,
just to get him out the door.
And like smart
from us
talk people are bringing his name up. I'm like, did they not look that up? It's $20 million.
Yeah.
Nobody's paying that. That's why Phil Knight did that.
I mean, that would be the kind of insane move that you were talking about. Like, if we just say F it, we're going all in. That's the kind of thing you go all in because of. Like,
yeah, it's either that or pay Lane $15 million a year.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that I just don't see a way that it happens. Nor do I really think that he wants to leave because I think he's Oregon until he goes pro.
I mean, he's got Phil Knight money. Like, he ain't the only thing.
He ain't leaving that.
And the downside to it is, I do know people have talked how it does hurt him recruiting even with the money just because of the location.
Yeah.
Because these people want to get their families to come watch them too, man. And he's recruiting the Southeast hard.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the connections down there.
Yeah, he does.
But it also helps at Oregon. Like 90% of kids want to go to Oregon when they are younger. Like they love the jerseys. Like everybody roots for Oregon.
Now with the college football game coming back out, that helps out with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a way that it happens, but it would be awesome. But yeah, I think Lanning's a Notre Dame guy till he goes pro, which I think he'll be a very good pro coach.
He probably will. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think he's just a dang good coach. Period.
I think he's got too much. He's too big. Like
I could see him being like a Vrabel guy.
That's the only person I could think of.
Yeah.
He could be like. But Vrabel's got the pedigree of coaching for Belichick, playing for Belichick.
I think Dan Lanning. I think Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell's the other one. That's right. Dan Campbell's the other one.
They're both just
you don't have many bulldogs.
Physical presence.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna punch you in the face today at practice because I want to.
Yeah.
Like Lanning's
Apparently,
definitely hit a kid
apparently that's all
before.
Tommy Moffat ever told people.
Dude, did you watch that podcast today, Clay?
I did, yeah.
Oh my God, the Moffat probably has killed somebody before. Like I love listening to that.
T-Bob said that he was on the ground, couldn't breathe or something, and Moffat comes and kicks him in the ribs and says, "Do you want to play football, boy?" And like what?
Let two dudes fight out on the levee one day during summer workouts.
Yeah.
I mean, A&M plays like LSU had for all these years. That's how their style. I mean, that's all Moffat, man.
I mean, you saw that DN talking trash to our freshman the other day.
Yeah.
I got chills watching that. I was like, I freaking love that.
I know.
that's great. Like, he's doing what he should be doing right now.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
We got these are another section. I'm not even going to mention Signetti. I don't think it happens at all.
Don't want him.
Weird. Hey, don't ever say that.
Don't want him.
He would be
Ohio State will beat them by 30.
Have you watched Indiana this year?
Not the first snap till earlier. I had a replay going on FS1 from the UCLA.
They beat Oregon.
Oregon ain't no good.
Jimbo Fisher. The name's getting thrown around.
Jimbo ain't stepping foot in Baton Rouge ever again.
I don't think so.
No.
Neither is James Franklin. Is it?
Don't say that.
There's no way.
Don't say that.
There's no way.
He's our Brian Kelly hire of this year.
He's a proven winner.
He's the Brian Kelly hire.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying I want
How
it.
do you fire Brian Kelly and say James Franklin?
Because James Franklin,
he's been winning 11 games a year.
I'm just saying, don't push James Franklin out the door.
No,
I'm scared. That's the guy.
Me too.
That's the guy. It's gonna happen.
There is no way.
It scares the crap out.
There's no way that we're going to fire Brian Kelly and
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hire black Brian Kelly.
It would not shock me one bit.
He can handle the politics.
Nope.
It would not shock me one bit.
Nope.
I know.
Not
Get
happening.
prepared for it. Get prepared.
If he doesn't get that,
I'm a Penn State guy. Like I've believed every year.
If he doesn't get the LSU job, he's either getting the Florida or Virginia Tech job guaranteed.
I could see him at Virginia Tech.
Or taking a year off.
I think he's going to be at Florida because Florida's done hiring the next summer. Why don't you just go get a guy that I know is going to win the games?
Yeah.
I mean,
the program.
He would, yeah, absolutely.
He don't fit there at all, though. He
does recruiting wise, though, man.
He don't fit in Baton Rouge.
No.
Which, if you look,
you think he could recruit?
Hell yes.
Yes.
He gets people to play for Penn State.
He was getting people to come to Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the dude can recruit, man. That is one thing I would never say about James Franklin. He can recruit, man. And he'd come down to Baton Rouge and recruit his butt off. I promise you he would. He's one of those guys, you get him in the room, you're going like, I like this dude. Like, I mean, that just has this I would think he would do well at Florida.
So something, if we think back to the 2021 when we got BK, like it was after the O era. There was a lot of just bad things in the program. And that was the number one positive, and that especially
you needed an adult,
especially the past 2 years where we
didn't have a roster when he left. We got fired.
We were like, give BK the time to come in, settle things down, hire the right staff, get everything situated the way it needed to be. And he did that while everything, the results on the field didn't go the way we wanted, and crap just turned bad quick. But he did get us back into a situation where even
he left the program good.
Yeah, we fired him, and we still feel like we're in a great situation.
Yeah,
he didn't ruin the program.
No, he did not. No.
But we were in that situation then. Florida's in that situation now, in my opinion. In 2021, I think Florida was in the situation where they could go for the home run hire. Like they weren't really desperate for like stability right then.
I personally think Florida's roster is really good.
Yeah, but which it kind of makes it to where if they would just go and get a James Franklin, that can just level everything out and they're back to competing.
Yeah.
while I think LSU could take that shot because we're stable and we've got that core guys. If you keep a Corey Raymond and a Frank Wilson and guys like that around the program, I think we're in a decent enough situation where we can take the shot for that next big guy. Because at some point, every school's got to do it.
What shot are you referring to, though?
I mean, taking a Sumrall, even like that, where it's a lower name, or a Shepherd. I don't think Joe Brady's happening, but someone like that. I think we could take that shot to that. You know, I don't think we necessarily have to go for another Brian Kelly level hire.
No, I agree on that. Yeah, that phrase. I mean, but I just feel like, and I might be wrong on this, like, go get us a guy that can bring you an offense in this place.
Yeah.
We have had Les Miles, had one 2019 season. After that, we've had literally 20 years of just crappy offense.
Hey, we had
JD5. Yeah, we
had JD5 the 1 year.
Yeah.
But I mean,
ran that coach off though.
I mean, so two years out of 20 years since. I mean, really since.
Hey, does Ben Brock want to come be the head coach?
No, Den Brock's up there to retire.
Yeah,
that's why he went up there. So I mean, I go get me an offensive guru guy, man. Yeah. You can hire some DCs. This Louisiana, we'll get the defense figured out if you make the right hire. I want an offensive guy that you know what, we're going to go score 40 on you today.
Yeah,
we just hadn't had that ever.
Take some pressure off the defense.
Yes, and that's one of my but one of my concerns with Shep. He's a defensive-minded guy. In the end, they're going to play. Tone it back just a little. My defense is really good. And I just don't know if he would let those see just wide open go with it.
But God, he might get our defense to work really, really good.
And no, he could. Yeah, absolutely.
He could be really good.
yeah. But I just, and he would have to make a heck of a hire. And I just don't know if he'll play safe to the vest because he's a defensive-minded guy.
Yeah.
You would think Otani's coming up to hit a game-tying home run right now, the way they just took this camera and did a 360 around him in the batter's box.
I mean,
you would think stupid
in that 18-inning game, though.
I don't care. You would think that this score was 6-5 right now. He's about to take the lead. That's what you would think is happening.
Well, no, they know that they're getting all their views across the pond, so they're showing that son good.
He's hitting 254.
You saw the United States ratings.
Oh,
horrible.
You got to touch it with your foot. You don't touch it with your hand.
But yeah, I mean, and hey, I jokingly said it. I was like, well, what if Shepherd got hired and he brought in a guy from Detroit? Brought him down south, and then I looked and David Shaw's on the roster. Hey, David Shaw, he did good things in college football.
I like Shaw, but that goes back to what we've had for 20 years. Play defense, run the ball, like not just air it out.
I mean Stanford offense was good.
Well, Stanford offense was good with Andrew Luck.
Hey, he had McCaffrey.
Toby Gerhart.
Yeah, Toby Gerhart. Yeah.
Toby Gerhart. Nah. What a name throw. I don't know. I don't know if
Kelvin Shepherd probably never even spoke to David Shaw, and they're on the same staff. But
yeah.
It was just a random thing. I'm like, I did not know David Shaw's there. Passing game coordinator. Other random names, Urban Meyer. I've heard him weirdly enough. I don't think it happens, but
well, no, you didn't hear his interview yesterday on his podcast. Or not his interview, on his podcast. He pretty much said he's not because he was dogging the governor and said who would want to take that coaching job when the governor is.
Yeah, I'm worried.
Some of these people like Portnoy and Urban and all them, I don't think they realize that the governor really has all the say in the situation. Like,
but Portnoy tweeted something earlier about it. And he said that he liked the governor.
Well, he liked the governor.
About how he ain't saying nothing wrong or something.
Well, Portnoy is saying that because he's been on the train of dogging Woodward because he doesn't know the facts on this. He's been saying all he brings up is the Jimbo contract.
In which, in his defense, nobody knows the facts, it sounds like.
No. So, I mean, like, he's been sitting there dogging Woodward because of the BK and, on top of that, the Jimbo contract.
John Gruden, probably not.
What happened to that? Did he come out and say he's not wanting a job? Because he was all out there wanting it. He
practically said, like, he ain't really interested in college football.
But then a month ago, he said he the only thing he'd come back for would be an SEC job. I heard him say that.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I don't know how it would work. I mean, it'd be cool to see.
I mean, if you're Arkansas, why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah.
What do you have to lose? I mean, Bobby Petrino's going to get the job. I don't care what anybody says. He's getting the job.
I don't know.
He's getting the job.
And then one more name, Mike Norvell. If he gets out at Florida State, no, probably not. But
no, give me James Franklin over Norvell any day.
I don't want James Franklin.
James Franklin or Mike Norvell?
James Franklin.
Yeah.
That's not even.
No,
I don't want Norvell either, and I would be okay with Franklin, but God, let's just please hope it don't get to that.
It's happening. It's happening.
Franklin.
It's happening, and I'm going to talk myself into it.
Here's I got a list of 10 names that feel like the most popular, and we're going to give a
first
rating.
of all, we're all out on Saban, right? He ain't taking the job, correct?
Yeah, he ain't taking that job.
He's not, but I have him in the top 10 just for the sake of it.
But you got to. He's in everybody else's.
Yeah, apparently. And now I'm not putting Lanning in here like everybody else is, because it's not happening.
Or Marcus Freeman.
No, yeah, those are not happening.
Okay.
And I don't want to put Sumrall in here, but you got to, because if the government doesn't get involved and don't care, then it's a realistic possibility.
Yeah.
Big Cat made the comment about Franklin. He's the one who said that he feels like Franklin's already signed the extension, that they're just going to announce at the end of the season. And Staples was basically agreeing with him without saying, yeah, you're correct. Like, yeah, that's where he's going to be.
Where?
At Notre Dame.
Oh, Freeman?
Yeah, Freeman, yeah.
Lane Kiffin. So we're going to give each name that I list, give a 1 to 10 rating of how excited you would be.
12.
Oh, man, boy, no. Oh, I thought we were making it in order. I'm sorry.
No. Yeah, let's blind rank them. Let's blind rank them in terms of who we want.
I mean, 12 is easily for Kiffin. I mean, that's but you can't blind rank them because, I mean, like.
So do y'all want to do each of us have our own top 10 or just score them individually?
Let's score them.
Yeah,
I'm good with
scoring them will be fine.
12.
So 12.
Yeah.
13.
12.
Pay him $14 million a year.
Do you think he would take like a 14 a year for like a 5-year deal?
I don't even care. I don't care what we pay him.
I think Sexton's going to freaking break the bank. I mean, I think.
And whatever he gets, Kirby's going to get $1 million more.
Because what's scary is freaking giving Lane a more than 5-year contract. And yeah, he looks like he's in a great place doing good. What happens when he curves off the wrong direction, gets down Baton Rouge, starts getting in the liquor again or whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. I mean, and then you're stuck with that contract because
I don't think they'll do a 10-year ever again.
I don't think so either. But I don't know if Kiffin will do a 5 for less than 14, 15 a year though. because he's about to get a contract. He just got that contract extension. Was it 2 years ago? I mean, it was for like 7 more years or something like that. So I don't know.
No. I heard somewhere, it might have been from Andy Staples, saying that Mississippi does not allow long-term contracts.
So they do not.
But they find ways to go around.
He ain't getting paid by Ole Miss. He's getting paid by their version of the TAF. They have a fund like Brian Kelly only gets $400,000 for LSU.
Yeah.
The rest of the contract's coming out of the TAF fund.
Yeah.
It's coming out of your booster. Well, Ole Miss made that same deal, and so they can sign for whatever they want using that.
It's his under the table money, basically.
Basically,
It's like they're like some growing trees stuff with Kawhi.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna give Kiffin a 9 just because I have a guy that I love more. I would love Kiffin, but I've had one guy that I've wanted as my number 1, and that is Kenny Dillingham.
9. Never gonna happen, but
8.
I don't think it happens either, but it's a lot more realistic than a Freeman or a Lanning. In my opinion. I don't
mainly because of the step up in competition.
Yes, yeah. Like yes, he is a Arizona State guy, lifer, Tempe born, everything. But
give him 2 to 3 more years and he'll realize I need to get a real football job.
That's what I was about to say. Like Peyton's been saying, make him realize he wants to coach real football.
Yeah.
Crap, unless he continues doing this at Arizona State and then in 2 years he goes to the Cardinals or something. I don't know. Because Gannon will probably not be there.
He seems like a college guy, though.
Yeah.
He don't have NFL vibes to me.
He looks like a college guy.
Yes.
College guys look a little bit rough, man.
Like, they do.
They have
less professional than some of these NFL guys do.
Like kind of like a little homely looking, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, they're wearing the hoodies. They're wearing
a hoodie and a hat on the sideline.
No tight fit shirts like McVay and them are wearing.
Or whatever the heck Mike Vrabel wears.
Yeah.
His sweater, long sleeve combo that he wears year round.
Yeah.
Fit with his hair spiked up.
Shanahan looks all buttoned up, nice. Some of these college guys just look like college dudes. Look like they just walked out of their dorm room.
Yeah.
After a long night.
Not understanding football and how college coaches are paid, I would assume he's probably making like $100,000 a year. Just looking at him, like he looks like he wears the same clothes every day, and he looks low maintenance. I guess that's the word.
Yeah.
Low maintenance, which I like about him. And he's turned Arizona State to a good team.
I think he's that kind of guy, and he's in that situation where he could be that next stud. Like he could be the next Lanning, Freeman, and if you give him the LSU situation and everything that comes with LSU, I think he would be incredible.
It would.
Yeah. Like with Kiffin, yes, Kiffin would be awesome. But at the end of the day, he's like what, 50? If not older?
Yeah, he's 50 on the dot.
Oh, he's 50 on the dot?
Yep.
I mean, there ain't really too much room of growth for him. Like, yes, he would probably come in and he could sustain greatness for LSU for 10 plus years. But he could for sure.
And the thing is with Kiffin, the only negative is football is going to change again. It changes all the time. We're just in his wheelhouse right now.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen when it goes back to the
There's no learning curve. There's no learning curve with Kiffin.
Yeah.
I mean, in year one, you're probably knocking on the door for the playoffs.
Correct. And that's the thing, like Clay was talking about with our roster, how BK has left us in a good situation.
Yeah.
It gives somebody like Lane Kiffin the thought, okay, I can leave Ole Miss after losing in the first or second round of the playoffs, go to LSU, and then potentially compete for a national championship because of the good situation and from the fact that Uncle Frank ain't letting nobody out the door yet.
Because I don't agree with Saban's comments today
I haven't
about.
seen it.
He said he don't understand why he thinks Lane might be just in a better position where he's at
I
now
did see that.
versus Porter and LSU. I don't agree with that. And the reason I said, and the people on Twitter was all, yeah, Ole Miss is. So I look back since Kiffin's been there, and I just wanted to see how many guys they put in the draft every year.
Elijah Moore.
So no, I'm
A.J.
talking about
Brown.
like per year. Like how many? Like you'll see LSU's going to put 12 guys probably in the draft this year, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ole Miss last year was their big roster, all in or whatever. Then we put like 8 guys in the draft.
Yeah.
The year before was 3. The year before was 5. Like he's coaching them up. Like he's not getting the best of the best. So I know they're putting money in that program. I know
that's how you know how great of a coach he is.
Exactly.
That's how you know, man. He ain't got the 5 stars playing for him. He's got the hand-me-down 4s and 3s.
He got D3 quarterback. Like,
well,
I mean.
There ain't many 5 stars in Mississippi. There might be 2.
And they come to LSU.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones they do come to LSU.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think we missed out on the wide receiver with this class so far, but that might change.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, you can tell me all you want about Ole Miss. He ain't coaching the same players if it comes down to LSU versus what he's coaching now.
No, not at all.
I mean, we'll put 10 in the draft on a bad year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so, like, I don't agree with this statement of well, college football is changing. Yeah, there's some teams in the top 10 that are not normal, but they're not. It's not because Indiana's not full of NFL roster guys.
It's a down year in the college landscape.
It is too, very down.
I mean, Clemson ain't a powerhouse. That's why Georgia Tech looks as good as they do. LSU ain't playing good. Florida ain't playing good.
Yeah,
well, and that's something that is another topic of discussion, especially with some of these names and just the overall landscape of college football. You've got your Indianas, Georgia Tech, BYU, Vanderbilts. Like, these are some of the best teams in college football this year that are going to make the playoffs. So how important in today's world is it to go to these top schools? Like, you can just win anywhere.
Yeah, but I'll say that when them teams start winning natties.
There you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
or them teams start getting top 10 recruiting teams.
In the year, the last 5 years, all the big dogs are still winning your natties.
Yeah.
I mean, they can make the playoffs. Yeah, because we're taking 12 now. But
the NIL and the transfer portal helps out a lot, but the heart and soul of your team is still coming from your recruiting trail.
Yeah.
I mean, think about LSU. Yeah. We paid a ton of money for Mansour Delane, AJ Halsey, Terrence Pooley, like we did.
But your key guys are still coming from recruiters.
Your defensive line, for the most part, the D tackles are all homegrown.
Yeah.
And you got Gabe Relaford till he got hurt.
All your linebackers.
The ends. All your linebackers are homegrown. Like,
yeah,
and you got to also remember that we're having to make up for lost time with Uncle Corey cousin Corey not being there.
Yes.
So that's why we're having to get so much for the DBs.
Yes.
Starting next year, that's going to be homegrown guys as well. Like,
yeah, I mean, you got DJ Pickett and PJ Woodwin's going to be your 2 starters. Mm-hmm. I mean, you recruited them.
And Stamps might stay now.
Yeah.
somebody retweeted him and said, "You can go back to practice now, bud," or something like that.
Doors are open to anybody.
Yeah, no, Clay, I mean, I get, yes, it's changed a lot. To me, it's kind of actually watered down some of college football because they're so spread out now. But in the end, your big boys are going to still be there.
Yeah.
and hey, the Ole Misses and the Georgia Techs and the Vandy's a little different because they got stupid money. But Georgia Tech's, Ole Misses, whatever the world's, they're not going to be able to put that money in year out.
Yeah. And if Lane leaves Ole Miss leaves Ole Miss.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Yeah.
I think we could say that very, very confidently.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where their next move would
They
be.
go back down to Hugh Freeze level.
Some raw.
Yeah, that's a move that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or Golish or whatever they do. Golish, Golesh. That
USF. Yeah. I mean, and that's the type of guys they've been hiring. That's the type of guys they've been hiring for their whole making. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, that's how Hugh Freeze got there. I mean, he came from a little mid-majors. I mean, that's just kind of that's what they are now, and that might be why you might see Kiffin start making $13 million in Ole Miss, because they realize this is our only shot to be relevant, and we got to keep it. So,
do you think he would bring Pete Golding with him?
I wonder that too. I don't know. I told somebody 2 days ago.
I don't think they're tied to the hip as much as
I think
Saban were.
Yeah, I told somebody 2 days ago I think he would, but I got to thinking about it more. His defense really hadn't got that better since he got him over there. It was a little better last year.
He's a good recruiter. I know that.
Yeah. I just don't know if he would bring him or not. It'd be interesting. It'd be hard to not just keep Baker and come down and try that for a little while. I would think if I'm Kiffin, but.
But yeah, I mean that's something that is just. And I'll bring up the next name that kind of makes me wonder with that whole situation. Clark Lee, very hot name with Vanderbilt. Yes, he's had some coaching experience beforehand, but I believe was this his first head coaching job?
Yeah, he was DC at Notre Dame before that.
Yeah. But he's a Vandy guy. My biggest concern here is he got Vandy better, which wasn't hard to say, and then
hard to do.
Yeah. I mean, it was hard to do, but at the same time, how much worse could they be?
He should go to Penn State. I mean, he's miniature James Franklin.
Yeah,
take the James Franklin route. Maybe go to Penn State.
But my biggest thing is, I don't know how much of their team really is built through recruits, and like I'm sure they've brought in portals, but still, like they're not great.
Ton of portals,
but
they've hit portal hard.
It's not really like they don't have any names.
No, because he's gotten all these guys from nowhere.
Yeah,
but which tells me he has an eye for players, though. I mean, he could. I mean, you're not. That dude come in there and he wasn't going to take the. He realized I got to come in here and try to turn this thing around. Screw recruiting. I'm just going to go the portal route.
Yeah, and
at a program like that, I get that.
You have to do that. You got to find those mid-major guys
because you're in a state that's not just real rich of recruits anyway.
At all.
I mean, so and it's not like you have the logo. You can go to Georgia and Florida's of the world and go get those recruits. Yeah. So he's doing it the way he's thinking. This is the only way Vanderbilt can win. Let me go find guys from North Texas type players and let's make him.
He ain't wrong.
No, he's not. Absolutely not.
But would that necessarily translate to LSU?
I don't know that.
Or is he just an underdog guy?
Because
he's got the 40th ranked recruiting class right now.
He does. Yeah.
He don't have a 4-star nor a 5-star.
Yeah, I mean, and you're not going to get those.
My biggest question: he's got the most perfect college football quarterback that there is. What is he like next year?
Yeah,
and he didn't even get that guy.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's what people.
He brought Jerry Kill in and all that, and Pavia just kind of came along.
He hired a coordinator who probably got made popular because of that kid.
Yeah,
but still, like he didn't go and say, "I want Diego Pavia." He said, "I want this coach," and the coach probably talked him into Pavia coming.
But that just, I really don't know because even whenever they played LSU, it was 80% Pavia making magic happen, and like they're not an overly impressive team. And crap, you really can't even look at that LSU win as a big win because we're not.
No, no.
They've played Bama and they got beat pretty easily by Bama. And I just don't know if Vandy is that good or if Pavia is just such a college football guy that it's carrying Vandy to success.
I think Pavia's I'm not a fan of him, but I think he's a heck of a locker room guy.
Oh yeah,
no, man. I don't
he's
like
a guy
him at
you
all.
want on your team. You want him on your team. He's
Yeah.
Draymond Green.
Yeah.
You want him on your team. You don't want to
He's
play against
C.J.
him.
Garner-Johnson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm really giving him too much credit saying he's Draymond Green. You know, he's a poor man's Johnny Football. That's what he is. He's a poor man's Johnny Football with less skill.
He's just special when it comes to college football. I mean,
that's literally all it is.
Yeah.
And
won't play a snap in the NFL.
Might be a 6th round pick. Like
won't play a snap. He might not play in the preseason.
And yes, we talked so much about it. Last year felt like such a big win for Vandy because of the Bama game. Didn't they go like 7-6 or something?
Vandy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was 7-6.
They actually lost. They went kind of downhill.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
So like they had the big game, and then now you've got super senior Pavia, and God knows what other old guys on the team, and you're having this career year. So I don't buy into the Clark Lee thing.
But I will say this, back to the James Franklin thing, not make it full circle again. I mean, all James Franklin did at Vanderbilt was go like 7-6.
He got the Penn State job.
And then got the Penn State job.
Yeah.
But that's also because Bill O'Brien or Brian O'Brien, what's his name? What's his name?
Bill O'Brien took the Houston Texans job.
Right. He left to go NFL when they didn't think he'd leave to go to the NFL.
Yeah. I know he had 7-6, but now he's got Vandy in the top 10. James Franklin never did that. I mean, but he did good.
Yet again, bad year of football, though.
Yeah, it is a bad year of football. I agree.
I mean, this Vandy team, they wouldn't beat LSU last year or the year before.
We beat them last year.
That's what I'm saying. But you take this Vandy team.
Oh, this Vandy team. I follow.
The best, like this year's Vandy team.
Yeah.
They're not beating LSU for the past decade.
Yeah.
And
I'm not high on Clark Lee. I just feel like that's going to be the tight hire that's going to happen. I'm not saying he's the one, but I'm just saying it's going to be that type of a hire. I hope we aren't let down for that, but that's what it feels like.
Yeah, he is by far my least favorite.
I would say a 6.
I'm giving it a 2.
There's something about his face. There's something about his face I just don't like.
He looks like a football guy to me, though.
I know he does, but
he looks like a grinder.
What do you give it?
Can he like a 4? I'll cut y'all in the middle. Like there's something about his face. I know he don't have to do all the recruiting, but would he keep Uncle Frank and Cousin Corey on the staff to go lock down New Orleans and lock down Baton Rouge? Would he do that? If he don't, then I think we're screwed.
Yeah.
Honestly, like he has no shot in hell going to any of them homes. Like no shot.
No, he's gonna go hit up New Mexico and look for
He's gonna go freaking
Mexicans.
west. He's gonna go west and find people on the other side of Texas.
All them soft boys.
Like,
I don't know. I mean, I think he's a really good football coach, though. X's and O's.
Mm-hmm.
Like that defense when we played him impressed me for having no stars on it.
Yeah.
They're just fundamentally sound. They didn't make mistakes. And freaking, I don't think Hoy ever missed a tackle. Like they just, I don't know. It impressed me as a football person. I don't think he's a hire for LSU, but.
And I really hope it doesn't get to that situation, but I'm scared that it might. The next name that is in a similar route, Brent Key.
Oh,
I would want him over Clark Lee.
I do too. I didn't love the idea of him, but I've slowly kind of bought back into the idea that he might not be that bad.
Yep.
I became a Key fan when I watched them beat Notre Dame last year in week 0. And I heard his interview after that game. I'm like, this dude I like a lot. And I kind of kept up with them. You know, I'm like, oh, they're still winning. And I like listening to him talk. He's a good talker.
Yeah, he is. He looks like he can handle the politics.
Yeah, I agree. And also, he came from the Saban tree.
I was going to say that's something that I like more about it.
Offensive line guy could get some of that stuff fixed for you.
Played interior offensive line too, so that means he's pretty sharp.
Yeah, I mean, that's not like if I had to name a one all other than a Kiffin or a Dan Lanning type guy, he'd be one I'd be right top of the list.
It's not the end of the world, but it's not sexy.
No,
it's just it feels safe.
Yeah.
Like,
but he's been in the Southeast a lot, so he's going to have connections.
My biggest concern with him is he going to be able to come into LSU and elevate us to that 10-win team? And I don't know if that's a for sure statement.
Yeah.
I mean, that's at the end of the day.
That's what we're wanting.
We're wanting, yeah. We need to win less. Well, we need to lose less than 3 games a year.
And the words I told somebody Saturday night when I said, okay, I'm done with BK, it's time. And they text me back, who are they going to hire? And I said, anybody can be 8-4 at LSU.
Anybody.
Anybody can be 8-4 at LSU. It's can you make that next step to the 10-2 on the regular?
You got to find somebody that can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
yeah, I'm kind of talking myself into him and another guy.
I think Key would be good. And I do like the Bama connection. Now, does he leave Georgia Tech as a Georgia Tech alumni, and he's been there since 2019? Probably not.
Like Peyton said about Kenny D.
Yeah.
He's got, when does he want to coach real football?
When does he want to coach real football? Yeah.
And that's a college coach too. You can look at him. That ain't no NFL coach.
And I also don't know if Georgia Tech is good at football. I don't know if they're good. They're one of the many teams this year that I watch, and I'm like, are they good? I don't know. I don't know if
they're the same team as they were last year.
Yeah, but they're undefeated.
Yeah, but I mean, I watched them, and it's exactly like the same team last year.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not going to win anything.
They were 7-6 last year. They're 8-0 this year.
Yeah, but I mean, there's not much difference.
Yeah,
and they're not going to win anything if that's what you're kind of trying to figure out.
Yeah, but right now you've got to put them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So
they're in the playoffs. They're going to make it.
But at the same time, I could see them losing to Pittsburgh and losing to Georgia at the end of the year, back to back.
Very well.
And that's what I was going to say. If we get to November 28th and it doesn't look like we have a headliner, or if Kiffin's out of the reach or whatever Brent Key does for Georgia Tech against Georgia, that will make a very big impression on me.
Didn't they almost beat Georgia last year?
Yes.
I think it was probably close.
Should have beat them, I want to say.
Yes.
Let me see. Yeah, 44-42. Oh,
yeah, Hayes King had a day. That's what it was.
Yeah, it was the big overtimes game.
That's what it was.
Me and Ty watched that coming home from Haynesville. Yep.
It was a Friday night game, wasn't it, or something?
Yeah, it was.
It was a weird day.
Yeah, 8 overtimes. Yep, I do remember that. Yeah, I just that's my thing. If he goes and has a good showing against Georgia with this team, and honestly, if they do all that and make the playoffs and look solid, then I'm going to be okay with him. But then he just feels like he's a 9-3 kind of guy for LSU. I don't know if he's a 10-2 guy.
I agree.
I would give him a 5. I'll give him a 6.
I like him like 6 or 7. Yeah,
7's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give him a 6 just to be a little fair, because I don't think it'd be the end of the world. Eli Drinkwitz.
That's my guy. I'm talking myself into.
I've been trying to get y'all on the board.
I'm a Mizzou guy.
Get on board with me.
I got him. I got him number 2 right now on my board.
Nobody won't get on board with me. I've been.
I got a Mizzou future right now, waiting to cash, but it ain't gonna happen to make the playoffs.
Ooh.
Yeah, it went downhill.
Saturday hurt you.
Yeah, losing the quarterback. That definitely hurt me.
Yeah.
Brent Key also making $4 million at Georgia Tech.
Oh,
you can double that.
Oh yeah,
easy.
Yeah, 8's nothing. Yeah, 8's just a drop in the bucket there. Yeah, 8-year, 5-year, 8 a year. I mean, by year 3, you're like stealing money for being a head coach at that payroll.
Probably getting an extension by then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eli Drinkwitz though.
I won't drink. I won't drink.
I like drink a lot. I do.
Nah.
And he's in that attainable group. You know, like us stealing him from Missouri makes sense.
In my opinion, if we miss Kenny Dillingham, because the first call is going to be Lane Kiffin, realistically.
Yes.
Got to be.
If you miss Lane Kiffin, and if Kenny Dillingham for whatever reason doesn't work, then you go to Drinkwitz. And I don't see a way that we can't get him unless he wants Oklahoma.
He never played at Oklahoma though.
But he's from Norman.
That don't mean nothing.
It means something.
Does he feel disrespected for never playing or coaching there?
Maybe. I don't know.
There you
go. Or because Heupel's probably waiting to go to Oklahoma.
I think Heupel wants it and gets it before he does.
Yeah.
He would get the call first. Heupel would.
Mm-hmm.
Drinkwitz, to me, fits Baton Rouge. He looks Baton Rouge. I mean, he has just that flair about him. I would love him in Baton Rouge, man.
Yeah.
I think it's a home run hire if you get him.
He's 42. He looks like he's 54.
Yep.
He's an Arkansas State Red Wolf.
No, he's in Arkansas Tech.
Yeah, but he coached at Arkansas State.
Yeah. Representing.
The biggest thing with him is
the Great American Conference.
He hasn't really coached he had 2 years at Auburn as a quality control coach, 2010 to 2011. Oh crap, was he on the Cam team?
Yeah, I've been.
Oh, so he's a Malzahn lifer.
Cam won
a Malzahn then.
But he doesn't run Malzahn's offense.
Oh crap! So his first coaching job was at a Arkansas high school where Gus Malzahn was at.
Oh yeah. Wow,
that's crazy.
Because Malzahn went from high school to Arkansas State, if I remember correctly.
Didn't
he?
He went from high school to Arkansas OC. Then Tulsa, Auburn. Arkansas State was his first head coaching job.
Okay.
Drinkwitz has a fascinating line. So, yeah, he was on the coaching staff in 2010 when Chizik got the championship at Auburn. And then he left with Malzahn to go to Arkansas State. And then he went to Boise with Brian Hartson, who then went to Auburn. So he's just he loves the Auburn guys. And then he went to NC State, Appalachian State
for 1 year, wasn't it?
1 year, and then Mizzou. So I mean, I would say his biggest flaw is not much of the Southeast in him. Like, and I know he's hit the portal a decent amount with Missouri, and they've done a good job recruiting. Period.
Yes.
Like they have good classes for Missouri. But I think his biggest flaw would be whereas a Brent Key has been in the South, he's kind of been right above like the LSU kind of South, you know?
Yeah. The recruiting territory really for LSU.
Yeah. Like the Louisianas, Mississippis, Floridas, like stuff like that.
I remember when they hired him at Missouri, the AD, I remember him saying at the press conference, he was our one and only guy we was looking at. And he's only been 1 year coach at App State.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that tells you a lot about that dude.
All you got to know.
Yeah, this dude's going to be I'm telling you, if you could get him down there, that elevates. I mean, he's 42 years old. He's going to be hungry as ever. I love his sideline mannerisms, and he has the energy and upbeat. He ain't sitting there cussing every one of his coaches out all game long. Like he's got a good mixture there. He's my 1B.
Yeah. I like him a lot. He's making $9 million right now.
Right. But he's only, I think, $5 million buyout.
So you got to offer 12?
Yeah.
So you're essentially offering him Kirby money almost.
12, yeah, but 12 million for
He's
5
about
years.
Earned that, so.
Yeah, in 3 years, that 12 million is going to be like BK's was. It's going to be about 8th to 10th on the list for paid coaches. I mean, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'd be great.
But would you go 12 for him, or you just go 3 more a year and try to get Lane for 15?
But if you can't get
you
Lane,
you do Lane.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, but Drinkwitz is I think a slam. I really think it would work.
And that's what I'm saying. I think he's more attainable.
No, yeah. I mean, picking Drink over Kiffin would be hard to explain.
Yes.
But if you can't get Kiffin, then
wow, yeah,
go for it.
I promise you, the fan base would be nuts if you hired Kiffin. It would be ungodly.
Yeah.
That the ticket sale prices that were announced this past Friday, not one person would care about that.
It'd be awesome.
I think Drinkwitz though would be just a step under that, but I think the excitement level would be good.
You would have to
be like, oh, look, he went to Missouri.
The biggest concern is you would have to explain it to too many people.
Yeah.
Because it's not a name that they know.
That's right.
And even though he's succeeding at Missouri, a Clark Lee would get the clicks way more because Vandy's a bigger story with Pavia.
Yeah. He only lived in Norman for 1 year.
I was just about to tell you that. He's been in Arkansas since he was 1 year old. So
there you go. He is South, yeah.
Crap, he might be more interested in an Arkansas job. But no, I mean that's the thing. Like a Clark Lee, majority of LSU people and people in the South know him and the Vanderbilt story
because it's hot right now.
Yeah. Brent Key as well. The Georgia Tech story is a pretty big deal. Missouri's just they've been in that 10 to 20 range for 2 or 3 years.
Well, they've been winning 8 to 10 ball games a year, and it's just become you used to it now since he's been there.
Well, I mean, crap, the last 2 years, 11 and 10 games.
See, exactly. Because you're expecting it now.
Yeah. No, I mean, he would be awesome, but yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's a name that hasn't jumped off the page. Yeah. And I mean, even like
because he's not on Twitter tweeting.
Well,
let's be honest.
And Brent Key, has been in the Saban tree, stuff like that. Clark Lee's been in the Notre Dame tree. Like Drink has been in the Gus Malzahn tree.
Arkansas State and App State. I mean,
exactly. I would love him though, and I love his offense.
Yes,
very fun to watch. I would give him. Can I give him the same number? Can I give him the same number as Kiffin?
He hired Blake Becker when nobody else was wanting him for DC.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude obviously knows what he's wanting. Now, he sees talent.
And he offered Xavier Atkins before LSU.
That he did.
I'm gonna give Drinkwitz an 8.9, just because Kiffin is a 9 for me, so it's just right there with it.
9.5.
Chance?
10.
Yeah, I mean, I think he would be a great hire. Those definitely feel like the big 5 names. Then we got Jeff Brom, kind of flying under the radar.
Dude, that's the name that slipped out of there, and I've always kind of liked him. I have heard he's straight up like if you want just a guy that wants football, but he's just straight up just kind of a doucher almost. Like he's just
Brian Kelly.
Yeah.
Like, he's at alma mater, hometown right now too.
Yeah, brothers is
from Louisville.
Yeah, he played at Louisville. Yeah, I mean, he went to Purdue, came back to Louisville because he was at Louisville before. He's I think just probably going. I could see him just staying at Louisville for another 10 years.
Yep.
I don't know if he wants that next step.
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think he's going to get some talk though.
Yeah,
and he deserves it. He's a great coach. I mean, crap, he got Purdue to be relevant.
He wins everywhere. Everywhere. I mean, yeah.
Purdue was relevant. Western Kentucky back then was awesome.
Yes. Yeah.
And then now Louisville. I mean, they're dang near going to be a playoff team this year.
Like I'll take him over some of these other Clark Lees and
100%.
Summeralls of the world.
I prefer him to Lee and Key, in my opinion.
Yeah, same.
And I don't know. It doesn't have listed what he's getting paid at Louisville, but I would say you can probably get him for a little bit cheaper than you can get Key and Lee.
Is Louisville private?
Their pay is not on the Wikipedia.
I didn't know he was. I didn't know his school. I didn't know that was a private school.
Which Clark Lee didn't have his on there either. So I bet
because they're private.
Yeah.
Because Vandy's private. Yeah.
But no, I mean I like Brom. I think he would be a good hire, and I mean just essentially everywhere he goes he wins, and he's done it long enough at numerous different spots that he can come in and be consistent. The biggest thing again is kind of where the key thing is. Can he get LSU to a 10-win team? And I think he could a little bit more.
I agree.
And especially because of the offensive thing that he can bring.
Yes.
Because if he brings us that Western Kentucky offense, I'm in.
Yeah.
Like let us throw the ball 50 times a game. I would love that. I'm gonna give that a 7.
Yeah, 7 sounds right.
Yeah, I love it.
6.
I love a 7 there.
Next one, John Summerall. Again,
it ain't happening.
Happening. But if in a world where the government is not involved, or the government okays it, or Summerall says, "Screw Tulane, I want to leave."
Why Summerall's name on the list? I'm not trying to be like Fritz handed him a heck of a job. He gave him a key to a program that Fritz literally built from the ground up. And to be honest with you, he sustained it, but he hadn't really done much with it.
Yeah.
Like
they're also kind of flying under the radar this year. Like I feel like people are writing up USF and Memphis way too much when Tulane's lost 1 game and it was to Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Like it's very weird.
Which they did beat USC. Was that last year?
In the bowl game, or was that the year before?
No, it was when Caleb Williams was still playing. So it must have been 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was.
That wasn't even Summerall. That was Fritz still.
That would have been Fritz. Summerall's first year was last year, wasn't it?
Yeah. No. I don't know. I just don't know why Summerall. I mean, what has he done to? If he would have made Tulane, if he'd have took the job when Fritz took the job and got Tulane to where they were at, I would say, man, I don't know. That dude built Tulane up. Also, I mean, Tulane
it's maintained.
I mean, Gail Benson apparently just gave them Tulane a $25 million check. So, I mean, money is not an issue there either. So,
which he also was at Troy and got Troy to where they were good for 2 years. Very good.
Beat LSU.
Yeah. Wait, was he? No, he wasn't the coach then, was he?
Oh gosh, no.
No.
He wasn't even born probably then. He was in high school probably.
What year was it?
Oh,
That they didn't beat Orgeron?
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one too.
Yeah.
That was in 17. He beat Orgeron. I was thinking about the one.
2017.
Yeah, 17. Oh no, then it wasn't Summerall. It was God, how many head coaches has Troy had?
A lot. They always
Stone.
they go their stepping stone program. Yeah, a good one though. That's one of those ones. The jobs of
Neil
young guys.
Brown. Oh, he left. He beat LSU and then left the next year to go to West Virginia. I've never heard of this guy. Neil Brown. He was the head coach at West Virginia for 5 years.
I've never heard of that name.
He got fired last year at West Virginia. I had no idea that guy was the coach.
He had that long of a tenure there?
Yeah.
They sucked for the last 10 years.
Yeah, I had no idea that was his name.
No, I didn't either.
That's insane. But yeah, then Summerall, he was there for 2 years. 2022 and 2023 went 12-2 and 11-2. His first year as a head coach at Troy finished number 19 in the AP poll. So I mean that's pretty impressive. But that is impressive. Again, like Troy was also kind of in a good spot then.
Yeah, absolutely. Troy's always in a good spot. They're always a pretty good team.
Before that, Kentucky defensive coordinator or co-defensive coordinator and linebackers coach, Ole Miss linebacker coach. Was at Troy a different time. Oh, he was at Troy in 2017 as an associate head coach. So he was there for the LSU game. Was at Tulane as a co-defensive coordinator. Played at Kentucky. So he's been around the block. Definitely has enough connections in the South. Born in Texarkana. I don't think it's a terrible idea, but I do think like they're just wherever he goes he wins kind of thing is a little bit overblown, and I kind of want to see it sustained for a longer period of time.
And he hadn't built a program yet.
He's been at Troy for 2 years and Tulane for 2.
And was walked in a good spot for both of them.
And is he gonna? Yeah. So I mean, he hasn't even had a 4-year tenure to bring in a recruiting class.
Yeah.
He's never brought in a freshman and carried him through his senior year.
Let him go to Arkansas, and if he goes 8-4 in Arkansas, I'll tip my cap. I'm like, yeah, that dude can coach.
Yeah. So I wouldn't mind him, but he's definitely not the choice that I want right now for LSU.
I agree.
I would give him a 5.
I'd say 4.
Chance?
5.
Yeah, we're all the same there.
Chance is tired, by the way.
Well, we got 3 more names. These will be quicker. Joe Brady.
That ain't happening.
I don't think it's happening either. But
the NFL guy.
And honestly, if we look at this from a standpoint of if it was to happen, I don't even think it's that good of a hire. So
I agree. What on his resume shows
he ain't never recruited before.
Yeah.
That ain't happening. Next.
I would give it a 3.
Yeah.
3.
3.
I'm good with that.
Next one, Kelvin Shepherd. It's a lot more interesting than Joe Brady.
Well, because it's more realistic.
Yeah.
6.
Okay.
And so I have a question here with this. Like I know his biggest concern and question mark is he hasn't been coaching that long. He just became a defensive coordinator this year. But for a guy like Shepherd, who played 4 years at LSU as a linebacker, was a very known leader, emotional kind of leader on the team, smart guy.
Loved him. I loved him at LSU.
Oh yeah, like who didn't? And then he plays 8 years of linebacker in the NFL, and then goes and now he's in his 5th year of coaching in Detroit, which great culture. Everything about Detroit the last 5 years is something you want to be around, and I'm sure he's learned tons of stuff from Dan Campbell. Does he need that much more of coaching expertise, because like what else is there for a guy that's been playing linebacker for 15 years at a very high level to know about football? You know?
I mean, I've sat there and watched 3 coaches in the last 20 or 15 years that have coached forever. They still don't know how to use their timeouts right and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we to the point where we had 2 coaches of our head coach, and we literally hired a guy for time management.
That's true.
So I think those type things, man, you just don't have to worry about when you're a DC. I don't like that he's never really drafted or built a team up. I mean, he's walked into a loaded roster. I mean, just ready to just here's the. I mean, this is your defense. I mean,
Yeah.
You got freaking guys all over this roster.
He would need a lot of help.
He would need his coaching staff hires would have to be check. I mean, he couldn't miss on them.
But what is so different about him than Marcus Freeman or Dan Lanning?
We've seen him do it. That's it.
Like when Freeman got hired, he had 4 years as a defensive coordinator, 3 at Cincinnati, 1 at Notre Dame.
Them guys have been on the recruiting trail and they've been through the game.
So
how long was he at LSU? A year?
Shepard? Yeah, it was just 2020, I think.
Like
he was an analyst. Yeah.
He ain't
player
never
personnel, something like that. Yeah.
He's never set up a recruiting board. Like,
I mean, we've never literally he hasn't been a DC for a full season yet.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's just and I'm not saying he's not good, smart. I mean, I've read a lot of people talk highly of him, football intelligence. I mean, even
if he had a different alma mater, it wouldn't be a discussion.
Yeah.
That's all it is. If he didn't play at LSU,
true.
nobody would be talking about it.
No, that's 100% true.
Yeah.
But the fact that he is at LSU, that he is an LSU guy, I think makes the question marks of recruiting and stuff like that dwindle down for him. If this was a guy that played at Florida and is a half a year defensive coordinator after this resume that Shepard has, and we're like, hey, let's bring him to LSU, it ain't going to hit the same. But with a guy like Shepard who is so well respected and loved, and I think a lot of people feel like he can be the guy that could reset the culture. Now, yes, there's the major question mark of what's the offense going to be, stuff like that.
And that culture's probably getting reset in the next week and a half anyway. If we're being completely honest.
Yeah, it should.
You know?
It's getting reset yesterday.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it looked different yesterday.
Yeah, Uncle Frank's done straighten that out.
There's a lot of intrigue to the idea of Shepard for me. I could it could be a home run hire that honestly, if Shepard got down here next year and was our head coach and it worked, when would he leave?
Never.
Unless he just
does he doesn't want to go to the NFL.
Let's go back to the league because he's tired of the grind.
Yeah, but he feels like such an LSU guy, and you said it yourself. You were like that he wanted and begged to be at the LSU program.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, absolutely.
So that just like with Joe Brady. If Joe Brady got down here and led us to a national championship, an NFL team calls him and he probably goes.
He takes it.
But Kelvin Shepard feels like the guy that can be here for the next 15, 20 years. If it worked. Now, but it's a big if.
Yeah, yeah.
But besides Kenny Dillingham, Drinkwitz, and I would guess Lane, but even Lane, I don't know if you can expect 15 years out of. Or 10 years, maybe.
I think Lane retires a Tiger if he gets on down there.
Hopefully.
He reached his goal.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hopefully.
He's a college dude. He has no other place I think he'd want to go.
Yeah.
I think he's always wanted that job down there.
But I would say, besides Kiffin, besides Dillingham, and probably Drink, I don't think there's another name on this list that you could see being the long-term for sure LSU guy if it worked.
I agree. I mean, Shepson. I mean, I would take him in my
5.
Probably top 5.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
And I'm really interested to just see, because there's been people saying, like, they've been posting Instagram things and tagging
He's been liking them.
He's been liking them. Like, it's been like AI pictures of him as the head coach, and he's liking them. So I'm interested to see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm giving this I'll give it an 8 just because the idea excites me.
6.
7.5. Yeah.
What'd you say? 7.5?
6.
7.5. Yeah.
And then the last name, Nick Saban.
Nope.
If it was to happen, how would you feel? And I liked the idea that we discussed where if we brought in Nick Saban for 5 years, because he's turning 74 Friday.
Right.
If we brought in Nick Saban for 5 years, which, I mean, crap, in today's landscape, 5 years is about all you're getting out of coaches anyways, unless they're Dan Lanning and Kirby Smart. If you brought in Nick Saban for 5 years, one, do you win a championship? Probably. Probably. And in year 4, does he bring in that guy and start helping? Because whenever he left Alabama, like crap, he still had like a room. He still does have a room at the field.
He still has an office on campus.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he helped the whole hiring process and stuff like that. So
he's helping now. Yeah. I don't care what they say. He's helping now.
With as much respect as he's had for LSU, and that Miss Terry loves LSU.
Loves Baton Rouge.
Yeah. With as much as all that's happening, 79-year-old, 80-year-old Saban could be helping us for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
5 years, like helping set the ground.
Yeah, I'm going to say 9. I mean, because, that's in the end, you're bringing back the GOAT.
Yeah. I mean, the worst case scenario, he comes in and you're a 10-win team next year.
And we know we tried.
He takes this roster right now and you're in the playoffs. Easy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, 100%.
Easy.
Now, who the crap's playing quarterback for him next year? I don't know. But
he'd figure it out. Man, yeah. He
that
would.
Be portal. That's gonna be portal job number 1.
Who is the portal? I don't know.
Somebody will open it up.
Yeah. Maybe he might get Ty Simpson. Who knows?
He's gonna be the number 1 pick in the draft.
That's true. Yeah, Saban. It's a fascinating situation. I'd give him an 8.
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Good.
Just because, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't excite you for the long-term aspect. Because whenever you hire a coach, especially for a college program, like you're excited about the long-term future and just everything that can come with it. With Saban, you're more so like, holy crap, next year we might win the national championship, but in 3 years, what's it going to look like? And there's definitely some question marks with Saban and the whole NIL and stuff like that. The
NIL doesn't worry me with Saban. It's the portal.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason that he left the game.
To me, it's the portal.
Yeah.
I mean, he was paying players his whole career. It's the portal. I think the portal is what killed Saban.
Yeah.
He couldn't have him next man up mentality. I mean, he couldn't have this guy for 2 years that he's been working on and training. And
couldn't have 5 running backs in his room.
Yeah, Eddie Lacy goes, well, that's all right.
He couldn't have Jalen Hurts, Mac Jones, and Tua.
Yeah, I mean, that's what killed Saban. I mean, the money thing NIL was never the problem.
Yeah,
it was the portal.
All right, well, that's all the names we got. That's a solid 2 hours plus of LSU football.
Oh, it's time for bed.
But it was, I mean, this had to be done.
I'm gonna go back, get my bed, turn on YouTube, find some more videos to watch about it.
No, you need to watch the golf thing. No, watch the golf thing.
I watched the golf thing. And I watched the T-Bob thing too.
Is
Though.
the
I got
golf
two
like
things.
3 hours
3 hours and 40 minutes
for episode 1?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He's getting cut down in half after this episode. Like the format is like insane. Yeah,
I'm all in. I'm watching.
It's really entertaining so far.
R.I.P. Beef.
Big time. Big time.
All right. Well, go Tigers.
Go
For
Tigers.
life.
Lane Kiffin.
Please.
Kenny D.
Please drink with.
All right.
Later.
This ain't how it's supposed to be. It should be just you